Hello guys. Welcome back to Commission Corner. In this channel we'll share all the content related to commission exams, and states exams of Himachal Pradesh and other states and PSU. And most probably we'll cover MCQs of civil engineering and MCQs related to Himachal Pradesh Administrative Services and Allied Services. Himachal Pradesh General Knowledge and History and Administrative History of Himachal Pradesh and Current Affairs will also be covered. So make sure to like, share and subscribe guys. So let's continue with today's video. 23 World Kidney Day is observed globally on the second Thursday of March every year. This year World Kidney Day is observed on March 11, 2021. The theme of the 2021 World Kidney Day is Living Well with Kidney Disease. World Kidney Day is observed globally on the second Thursday of March every year. This year World Kidney Day is observed on 11th March 2021. The theme of 2021 World Kidney Day is Living Well with Kidney Disease. 24. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has flagged off the 91st anniversary of Dandi March on March 12 in Ahmedabad to celebrate the 75th anniversary of India's independence. The Salt March, which took place from March to April 1930, was an act of civil disobedience led by Mahatma Gandhi to protest the British rule in the country. The event is kicked off from Mahatma Gandhi's Sabarmati Ashram and this event is also part of the state government's program Atomark Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. The Dandi March or Salt March is part of Mahatma Gandhi's non-violent protest against the British monopoly on the production of salt. Led by Gandhi, 78 people start at 24-day mark on March 12 and reached Dandi on April 5, 1930. MARCH Current Affairs, March 10 to MARCH 19, page 10. 25 In the Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir, the festival of Shivratri Harith is being celebrated across Jammu and Kashmir. Festival Mahashivratri, locally known as Harith in Kashmir, is being celebrated across J&K by Kashmiri Pundit community with religious fervour by offering Watak Nath Puja. The festival assumes colossal importance among the Kashmiri Pundit community who celebrate it to mark the wedding of Lord Shiva with goddess Parvati. This festival symbolizes the values of devotion and harmony, which are the hallmarks of the glorious tradition and cultural ethos of Jammu and Kashmir. In the Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir, the festival of Shivratri Harith is being celebrated across Jammu and Kashmir. Festival Mahashivratri, locally known as Harith in Kashmir, is being celebrated across J&KBY Kashmiri Pundit community with religious fervour offering Watak Nath Puja. The festival assumes colossal importance among the Kashmiri Pundit community who celebrate Adamarthuid and Gof Lord Shiva at goddess Parvati. This festival symbolizes the values of devotion and harmony which are the hallmarks of the glorious tradition and cultural ethos of Jammu and Kashmir. 26. The Commerce and Industry Ministry has stated that the central government is working to develop a portal called Atmanir Barnivshik Mitra Portal for information dissemination, hand-holding and facilitation of domestic investors. The portal Atmanir Barnivshik Mitra is currently in the testing phase. It will be launched by May 1, 2021. The ministry is also working on a page which will be available in regional languages and mobile app. This portal is being developed in order to strengthen efforts to promote domestic investments. It is being developed by the Department for Promotion of Industry and Internal Trade, be it MARCH Current Affairs, March 10 to MARCH 19, page 11. 27 Prime Minister Narendra Modi has launched the Kindle version of Swami Chidbhavananda's Bhagavad Gita via video conferencing. The event has been organized to commemorate the sale of over 5 lakh copies of the Swami Chidbhavanandaji's Bhagavad Gita. Swami Chidbhavanandaji is the founder of Sri Ramakrishna Tapovanam Ashram at Thirupparidhurai, Tiruchirappalli, Tamil Nadu. Chidbhavanandaji was devoted to India's regeneration. He noted that Swami Vivekananda's Madras lectures inspired Swami Chidbhavanandaji to put the nation above everything else and serve the people. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has launched the Kindle version of Swami Bhavananda's Bhagavad Gita via video conferencing. The event has been organized to commemorate the sale of over 5 lakh copies of Swami Bhavanandaji's Bhagavad Gita. Swami Bhavanandaji is the founder of Sri Ramakrishna Tapovanam Ashram at Thiruparidhurai Tirukirappalli, Tamil Nadu. Bhavanandaji was devoted to India's regeneration. He noted that Swami Vivekananda's Madras lectures inspired Swami Bhavanandaji to put the nation above everything else and serve the people. 28. Asset Reconstruction Company, India, Ltd, ARCL, has announced the appointment of Pallab Mohapatra as its Chief Executive Officer and Managing Director. Prior to the appointment, Mohapatra was the MD and CEO of Central Bank of India. MARCH Current Affairs, March 10 to MARCH 19, page 12. 29. Under the chairship of India, the first meeting of the BRICS Contact Group on Economic and Trade Issues, GTI, was held from March 9, 2021 to March 11, 2021. The 2021 theme of the BRICS is BRICS at 15, Intra-BRICS Cooperation for Continuity, Consolidation, and Consensus. India presented the calendar of events for BRICS GTI 2021. This includes the priority areas for deliverables, schedule, and scope of the MSME Roundtable Conference Workshop on Services Statistics, and the BRICS Trade Fair. A series of presentations on the proposed deliverables during India's chairship under the BRICS GTI track was made in a separate session by the concerned departments of the Government of India. Under the chairship of India, the first meeting of the BRICS Contact Group on Economic and Trade Issues, GTI, was held from 9th March 2021 to 11th March 2021. The 2021 theme of BRICS is BRICS at 15 Intra-BRICS Cooperation for Continuity, Consolidation and Consensus. India presenteth the calendar of events for BRICS CGETI 2021. This includes the priority areas for deliverables, schedule and scope of MSME Roundtable Conference Workshop and Services Statistics, and BRICS Trade Fair. A series of presentations and the proposed deliverables during India's chairship under the BRICS CGETI track was made in a separate session with the concerned departments of the Government of India. MARCH Current Affairs, March 10 to MARCH 19, page 13. 30. Prime Minister Narendra Modi, U.S. President Joe Biden, Australian Prime Minister Scott Morrison and Japan Prime Minister Yoshihide Suga come together for the first Quad Summit. The meeting was held virtually, during which the 4 participants will exchange views on different areas of cooperation like maintaining a free, open, and inclusive Indo-Pacific region, COVID-19, emerging and critical technologies, maritime security, and climate change. The forum is maintained by semi-regular summits, military drills and information between member countries. The idea of Quad was first brought up by the then Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe back in 2007. Since then, the representatives from the member countries have met regularly and worked together. However, this was the first ever meeting between the national heads of the Quad countries. Prime Minister Narendra Modi, U.S. President Joe Biden, Australian Prime Minister Scott Morrison and Japan Prime Minister Yoshihide Suga come together for the first Quad Summit. The meeting was held virtually, during which the 4 participants will exchange views on different areas of cooperation like maintaining a free, open and inclusive Indo-Pacific region, COVID-19, emerging and critical technologies, maritime security and climate change. The forum is maintained by semi-regular summits, military drills and information between member countries. The idea of Quad was first brought up with the Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe back in 2007. Since then, the representatives from the member countries have met regularly and work together. However, this was the first ever meeting between the nationals of Quad countries. 31. The veteran Indian women's cricketer Mithali Raj become the first Indian woman cricketer. They thus completed 10,000 international runs in all the cricket formats. She also becomes the second woman cricketer at the international level to complete 10,000 runs. She achieved the milestone of 10,000 after she hit a boundary off Than Boskin 28th over of Indian innings in the ongoing T20 match against South Africa. MARCH Current Affairs, March 10 to MARCH 19, page 14. 32 Tata Motors has launched Wheels of Love, a holistic program that supports new parents in the workforce. This is a move to promote a progressive culture of care, inclusion, and sensitization within the organization across levels. A specially curated book, also aptly titled, Wheels of Love, puts forth various beliefs to enable new and expectant parents to successfully manage the needs of a growing family while also fulfilling their career goals. Tata Motors has launched Wheels of Love, a holistic program that supports new parents in the workforce. This is a move to promote a progressive culture of care, inclusion and sensitization within the organization across levels. A specially curated book also titled Wheels of Love puts forth various beliefs to enable and expectant parents to successfully manage the needs of a growing family while also fulfilling their career goals. 33. In order to facilitate One Nation One Ration card system in the country, the government has launched Mera Ration Mobility to benefit citizens in identifying the nearest fair price shop. This app will benefit especially those ration card holders who have on various for livelihoods. MARCH Current Affairs, March 10 to MARCH 19, page 15. 34. The Ministry of Road Transport and Highways has announced a new scheme for tourist vehicle operators, under which any tourist vehicle operator may apply for an All India Tourist Authorization and Permit through online mode. The new set of rules will be known as All India Tourist Vehicles Authorization and Permit Rules, 2021. This will come into effect from April 01, 2021. The new rules for permits are aimed at promoting tourism across the states in our country, while simultaneously helping to grow the revenue of state governments. The permits will be issued after relevant documents are submitted and fees deposited, within 30 days of submission of such applications. The authorization/permit will be granted for a period of 3 months or its multiples thereof, not exceeding 3 years at a time. The Ministry of Road Transport and Highways has announced a new scheme for tourist vehicle operators, under which a tourist vehicle operator may apply for an All India Tourist Authorization and Permit through online mode. The new set of rules will be known as All India Tourist Vehicles Authorization and Permit Rules 2021. This will come into effect from April 01, 2021. The rules for permits are aimed at promoting tourism across the states in our country while simultaneously helping to grow the revenue of state governments. The permits will be issued after relevant documents are submitted and fees deposited within 30 days of submission of such applications. The authorization/permit will be granted for a period of 3 months or its multiples thereof, not exceeding 3 years at a time. 35. India's foreign exchange reserve has surpassed Russia's to become the world's 4th largest reserve. The foreign currency holdings of India stood at $580.3 billion as of March 5 as per the data with Reserve Bank of India, RBI. MARCH Current Affairs, March 10 to MARCH 19, page 16. 36. The National Payments Corporation of India, NPCI, the umbrella entity for digital payments in India, has launched a new application named UPI Help on BHIM UPI, which will act as a grievance redressal mechanism for the users of the BHIM application. Initially, UPI Help has been made live on the BHIM app for the customers of State Bank of India, Axis Bank, HDFC Bank, and ICICI Bank. Users of other banks participating in UPI will also be added to UPI Help soon. The National Payments Corporation of India, NPCI, the umbrella entity for digital payments in India, has launched a new application named UPI Help on BHIM UPI, which will act as a grievance redressal mechanism for users of BHIM application. Initially, UPI Help has been made live on the app for the customers of State Bank of India, Axis Bank, HDFC Bank and DCC Bank. Users of other banks participating in UPI will also be added to UPI Help soon. 37. Deepak Mishra, Practice Manager in World Bank's Macroeconomics Trade and Investment Global Practice, has been appointed as the next Director and Chief Executive of the Indian Council for Research on International Economic Relations, ICRIR. Hope you like this video, guys. Please like, share and subscribe to Commission Corner. Stay safe. Signing off, Commission Corner.